by Luxmoon, which means moonlight. Yeah, I'm happy to be here tonight. I hope you guys are too. Happy birthday, Pheonix. Recently I put out Recently I put out a chapbook called Gutter Water, and I'm going to be reading 2 poems from it. The first, funny enough, is called Song of the Pheonix. It says, the thing about rebirth is you have to die first. I thought my first death would be my last. My body pressed against the icy ground, burdened down by my sins of the past. A sea of skeletons had burst from their graves, pouring out of the closets I had locked them in hopes to never see them again. But there they were, and there I was beneath a sea of sorrow and regret. The bones of old faces, dead bodies of lies, burrowed themselves into my skin. As they rumbled over me, I knew I was dying, gasping for my last breath, clinging on to life, trying my best not to drown, savoring the old oxygen in my lungs. I flailed my limbs around, attempting to reach the surface, but the more I tried, the deeper I sunk. A wise voice that sounded like mine invaded the rattling of the bones and whispered, you must be still to float. You have to let go of the ghost. It was then that I listened and learned to let go. How silly was I to tread against the tide? A part of me died so that I could live. I let myself go and I was born again. We will die 1,000 times in this life, 1,000 more in the next. The song of the Pheonix never ends. Might as well sing along. Alright, and the next one, thanks so much. The next one I'm going to read is about what you do after you start to sing along, right? So you start to dance. This one is called Dancing on Graves with Callie, and it's Shane's favorite. Shane is here. So, are you tired? Dragging around that heavy load. Life sits dense on your shoulders. The world has grown cold. Constantly worrying about the future and what will unfold. It seems there's so much out of control. These are the times to build fires that will warm the soul. This is the time to remind yourself you have command over muscle, skin, and bone. And this is why you must dance. Yes, shake off your heavy load. Feel your body like the river feels its flow. Dance like your soul is on fire. Make love to the universe. Dare to touch the ether and release the hurt. Just drift in your kin. Just drift with your skin. Defy your pain with praise. Merge with the music. Feel your cells vibrate. Join with the frequency. Shake the dust off your knees. You have the power to shout yourself free. Darling, just breathe. Believe me, you can fan the embers of your flame and set the world ablaze. Bury your burdens and dance on the grave.
Woo!
Alright, thanks so much. I am Margot Terry, also known as Luxmoon, which means moonlight. And you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Lundegoon. That's spelled Lundegoon. Thank you.